Hello, folks, and welcome back to Outriders. And for once, I'm recording with this focused, rather than how I had been recording of just recording my whole screen. Um, I ran into an issue in Star Sector, so I'm like, oh, I'll stop being lazy. I'll go back to this, and so I did. Okay, one thing I was thinking that would be a very potent skill combo, set up, spec right, borrowed time, ventilator's knife, and twisted rounds. Borrowed time has a thing that boosts your damage by 1,000 or so. Oh, it's a scaling amount, but for me it was 1,500, 1,800 or whatever. This slows enemies, and within the next 10 seconds, the first bit of damage I do to them will be doubled. This also boosts your damage substantially. So if you've this going with the damage boost, and then hit enemies with this, run in with a shotty, you will do incredible damage. And then even then, after the knife's effect wears off, you will still just the fuck demolish them. Of course, you lose out on everything else. You know, you can't slow time, you can't interrupt, but still, it's something. Ah, I jumped when I should have started firing. Once more into the breach. Nah. Oh, nice. He froze. Whoop. Ooh. I've separated him from his brother. Nice. Well, that made it a lot easier. Ah, your brother's dead. I was... Simo White was a reference. What about the Grady brothers? I know there was two thugs that were brothers. The Cray twins, that's it. There was a copycats of them in a crime show that I watched before. It was kind of good for a while. Episode-wise, it was a short while. But yeah, I kind of went down to shit after first two seasons. Well, it was okay after afterwards, but I kind of cringed at one plot point and just stopped watching. It was called Whitechapel, and the premise of it was There's various copycat killers cropping up, and the guy with the help of a basically local history nerd, help. He's like the chief detective. He helps him solve crimes. He provides them with information, and they use that to try and solve the copycats. The first one was the Jack the Ripper case, and the second one was the Cray twins. After that, while they bring the lore nerd in, his importance dwindles dramatically because all of them are just the history bit is tangential. The first season was solo and Jack the Ripper, three episodes on him. The second season was 3 episodes on the Cray twins. Then season 3 was 6 episodes, 2 episodes per thing, which does sound nice, but and so was season 4. But like there was one where the criminal, had nothing to do historically. It was simply he kept his weapon close to him. It was in his stump leg. Like he had a prosthetic leg, he kept his weapon in there. And they only discovered it. The doc would have presumably found it in her autopsy, but the detective found it just before she got to look at it because he thought of the guy's remark. That was it. The guy was no way relevant beyond that in that thing. So while he didn't have a big part in the other seasons, he did give them valuable information about Jack the Ripper. He was a local ripperologist, and he gave them different theories that people believe about Jack the Ripper, which the killer would have gone off one of them. So they're able to use that to try and work stuff out. I gave them information about the Cray twins that the others would have known. The copycats would have known. But after that it went to shit, and then the bit I cringed away at. One woman was being nice to me, overread it and stepped a bit too far, and I just cringed painfully and stopped watching. The show had been getting weaker anyway, so I lost. It was a handy excuse or handy reason. That's a bit of a waste on me, but whatever. Come on. Beautiful. Yeah, I should have gone this way. It made life a lot easier. I chose poorly. Uh, I hate dealing with frost. Hey folks, 1, 2, 3. Uh, Gear is a little better. Okay, can I be a smartass?
This isn't gonna take the weight. I've been seeing shadows. Shouldn't you think we could get past lives to deserve this? I'm sure if we knew.
Okay, remember this quest? We got rewards just for doing it. And it was literally a cutscene.
I'll look around for the guy Mercer owes a debt to. Curious to see what his game's about.
See? Didn't have to do and I'm just got turned to questing.
Settled. You'll be pleased to know.
Gonna. I owe you, Outrider. My family does.
Jesus. The firepower just jumped up. Like sweet hell.
That piece of shit was conning everyone, but even he couldn't rig his own luck.
Okay, his voice sounds wrong. That's not how my guy sounds. Yeah, sometimes the wrong voice comes out, I swear. They said about redoing quests for rewards, but I haven't seen shit. I've done one before and I got none. Actually, let me alt tab for a sec. Outriders redoing quests. Don't. Not sure in the slightest if redoing these quests gives any rewards.
You see my wife? Watching TV. This isn't gonna take the weight.
I'm just a little fragile right now. Like, I remember I redid Payback. I can't. Let's do it again.
What happened? Where is he? Time I settle up with this captain. Hope he has a good time. I remember that.
Since they don't have a huge enemy variety, even though they've scaled, they aren't as dangerous. Like, they aren't rushing me with a ton of their shotgun dudes, the breachers, while being reinforced by a ton of snipers. Or, a ton of, captains and whatnot. So the zone itself is still pretty easy. Even if it has scaled up.
Thought I'd have a harder time getting back through. Captain should be holed up somewhere in here.
Getting back through. That line doesn't make sense. Wow! You scale poorly! This is basically like a proto wanted mission.
Wait!
My foot's gonna sleep.
Outriders always pay what's owed. That soldier will want to see his head for herself. paid.
Not enough. You nuts? A medic round here will kill me faster than the shrapnel. Hey! You did a good thing.
You're nothing like any other altered I know of. In fact, you're nothing like any Outrider I've heard of either.
Okay. Let's try a different search term. Outriders.
Yeah, a real good thing. Maybe my dead friends can rest a little easier now. You're nothing like any other altered I know of. In fact, you're nothing like any Outrider I've heard of either. Yeah, a real good thing. Maybe my dead friends can rest a little easier now.
Apparently captains have a chance to drop legendaries, but all chests no longer do. Which is how I got my shotgun.
You're nothing like any other altered I know of. In fact, you're nothing like any Outrider I've heard of either. Yeah, a real good thing. Maybe my dead friends can rest a little easier now.
Wow, there's a shotgun called the Guillotine, and it looks ridiculous. There's a shotgun with a skull motif and axe on it, radiation splash and minefield.
You're nothing like any other
It's pump
altered
action.
I know of. In fact, you're nothing like any Outrider I've heard of either. Yeah, a real good thing. Maybe my dead friends can rest a little easier now.
Ooh, Thunderbird looks cool. Assault rifle with some weird bone motif. But yeah, I'm seeing sweet fuck all. Can't go back there. Give me loot, damn it.
You're nothing like any other altered I know of. In fact, you're nothing like any Outrider I've heard of either.
You saw the gun pop up when I was leaving, but I think that was just auto loot. So she gave me nothing. I'm not getting rewards for redoing stuff. Immortal. Frantic, impossible, inferno, madness, insanity, nightmare, torment. 1, 2. Let's go. We'll head here and turn stuff in here and hope I get some good.
How about I throw in a day's warranty? Free of charge.
Uh-huh.
Grand Marshal's got us patrolling the damn town. Watch it, don't step on the bonnet. Give me the good stuff.